Lord 1. Well, I started a hike in a remote place called... I don't know yet. I forgot. I think it was called Black Forest or some crap like that. Anyways, the trails look pretty beautiful. There's plenty of greenery around too. I also have a map in case I get lost. Plus a few flares. Loud 2. I started to walk on the trails. I'm getting a little lost. I should be able to find the way back though. Crap. I guess the wind blew my map away. Well, I'm definitely lost now. Log 3. I'm starting to think I'm not alone. Every once in a while, in the corner of my eye, I see moving shadows and figures. I also occasionally hear leaves rustling at night. It's starting to get really foggy. Log 4. I'm tired of wandering around hopelessly. I just want to find human civilization. I want to get out of this hellhole. Please. Log 5. I've managed to find a nice clearing with a river to set up camp. There's some berry bushes around too. I'm praying to God that some helicopter flies over the area so I can use my flares. Little did I know that no help was coming. I was stuck there for what seemed like an eternity. Right now, 30 years after the incident, I managed to get back home. To find out how I did that, we have to jump all the way back to when I ended Log 5. It was wandering around when I found a clearing I could set up a camp in. I set up the tent, a fire, and I used some nearby logs to improvise some seats. I ate some berries from the bushes, and before I knew, it was getting dark. It was a cold, foggy night. I could barely see 30 feet away. There was no reason to stay up, so I went to sleep inside the tent. The night had been pretty uneventful, but I woke up at about 5 a.m. And to describe what happened next, I'll show you logs 6 and 7. Log 6. Oh God. What the hell was that? Must have been a bear. Go away. Chew. Crap. Is not leaving. Normally yelling makes him go away. What? What the hell is that thing? The thing was like nothing I'd ever seen before. I've seen some things. I've seen cold switches and other unimaginable things. But this... it didn't belong to Earth. This was something else. Here's Log 7. Log 7. I escaped. That thing was... I don't even know. I'm out of breath. I've heard of some legends made by locals of some entity called the Black Beast. I couldn't even catch a glimpse of it. It was moving so fast. Its skin looked like it was made out of black latex. It had red eyes. I don't know what to do about this thing. One of the locals gave me a book called Myths and Legends of the Black Forest. It might be of some help. The book mentioned the Black Beast, but it didn't have much information about it, as most people who meet it don't come back to tell the story. But of course, I did. Here I am, telling you the story. Anyways, let's get back to the story. The book referred to the forest as some kind of entity, not a place. They called the forest an eternal prison. What the hell did I have in my damn mind to go on a hike before reading the book? I would have saved myself all that torture. Here's a few sentences from the book. The Black Forest is an otherworldly, eternal prison designed to keep all creatures that crawl, swim, walk, or slither. Anything can get in, but nothing can get out. It's an infinite realm of chaos and suffering. The warden of the prison will judge any creatures that tread into its prison and decide their fate. I would have included the sentence after this, if it was there. It was entirely scribbled out for whatever reason. I'm assuming the warden is the Black Beast. You really don't know what the warden does. It does unimaginable things. The book also mentioned encounters of the Black Beast outside of the Black Forest. It is described as the shadow in the corner of your eye. Now let me show you log E. Log E. I've wandered off into the depths of the forest. Yourself came out this forest that makes it like no other. It's seemingly endless. Well, I found a small cave. For now, I've set up camp there. I've tried exploring it, but I can't really make it farther than about 200 feet, since everything starts getting cramped and dark. After being in the cave, I found another person. His name was Jack. It gave me a huge amount of relief finding another human being. In log 9, I recorded myself meeting the person, but for some reason it says unable to access file. Reason file corrupted. That place has some weird crap going on anyways. As you can expect, the person I met died. He died a horrible death. Read log 10. Log 10. Hey Jack, let's try to go to the other side of the cave. Okay. It's getting cramped in here. Jack, don't worry. I've been spelunking before. I'm pretty good at this. I feel like we're being watched. Bob being a scaredy cat. No, really, Jack. So, what brought you here to the blah... Nah, Oh. Oh no. I gotta get the hell out of here. In all the commotion, I didn't record how I actually got out of the cave and the forest. And I managed to get out. Now, how would you explain the fact that it's been 30 years since I got in the forest, stayed in the forest 3 days, and got out 30 years later? I really have no absolutely clue. And the book says absolutely nothing about it. The only thing I remember from when I escaped was there was a bright light at the end of the cave. And when I went through it, I was right outside of a cave in Yellowstone, parked. Park rangers met us to find me, treat my wounds, and get me back home. If you ever hear about the Black Forest, never, and I mean never, go to hike there. You'll see things that no one can explain. Things no one can even imagine.